Misery is what I feel after the government blew up my house with nuclear weapons and forced me to collect junk for a living. Also, considering that we're in Zaslavy Republic, which is a very Russian name, the wildlife is not very friendly. That's a pretty fucked up looking dog. At the start of the game, we have roughly 60 seconds to scavenge as many things as we can. Before you know, we get nuked. Just a normal day in Eastern Europe, I guess. I'd recommend hiring some unpaid workers, because even for me, a mountain smuggler working for the cartel, there's only so much that I can carry. In my case, I peacefully recruited my cousin to come along. He can't speak English and he might be a little special. In. قارن این 10 بار بهش تیر زدم که اشتباه بری آره. But he is very helpful in certain situations. Anyway, after the nuke, the only thing remaining from our home is the bunker that we took refuge in. Now we are free to go and explore the zone. The maps are randomly generated each day, but the POIs and the loot spots are roughly the same. Speaking of loot, we have to scavenge for food, water, and more survival stuff. We can also bring back junk that we can sell for money, which I'll talk about later. The zone is anything but friendly. Early game, you mostly have to worry about bandits and sometimes deers, which aren't a big threat if you have any sort of weapon. The main threat to you are the anomalies. Just like in Stalker, these are phenomena in the zone that can easily kill you. The black orbs and the spikes do a lot of damage when you run into them, while the green spirits decrease your sanity, which is very dangerous if you're not careful. But you can smoke a cigar to restore your sanity. There's also an anomaly that launches you into the air, and if the drop is too high, it can instantly kill you. But with a buoy detector, you can find precious artifacts inside of the anomalies. You may need a hazmat suit or a gas mask because of radiation. But it's quite useful because some of the artifacts are quite overpowered, but if they're not, you can sell them for money. Also, the government tries to carpet bomb you each day, so be careful. If you hear a plane, it's not a supply drop. Just run to safety as fast as you can.
Netanyahu, please, if you're listening to me, please, for the state of Israel, blow this man up.
After roughly 90 minutes, you hear a very loud siren, which is your cue to leave. You have exactly 2 minutes to get back to your bunker before an emission happens. And no one knows what the emission is because it kills you before you can see anything. But it changes the landscape and spawns new location for you to explore. You can also take shelter with the traders. Here you can sell or buy supplies. You can find most of the things that they are selling. But for example, if you don't have a backpack early on, you can buy one instead, which is a very good investment because without a backpack, life is hell. In the later emissions, the plague doctors start to spawn and they can be a big threat because they have a gun, but if you kill one, they drop their mask, which offers decent radiation protection. Oh, also the swampers start appearing as well, but they don't attack you unless you aggro them first. They do gather around you and start to circle jerk, so be careful. After some time, you have to sort out the electricity of your bunker. It's inevitable. You can't rely on gasoline and enslaving short people forever. It might look confusing at first, but you'll get the hang of it. I can't tell you how to do it, because my design looks like this, but there are some guides out there that can help you out. You might also want to expand and decorate your bunker at this point, because you will spend a lot of time here. Storage is also kinda complicated, but dumping all of your loot on the ground works too, I guess. After the 10th emission, the Khrushchevs start appearing. They offer better loot, but you need to have decent radiation protection to explore them. Also, the twins and the rat wolves live in these towns, and they are fairly dangerous. Now, until this point, the game has been quite fun and straightforward. Go out, scavenge for supplies, and maybe fight an enemy or so. And the game is not very scary, for the most part. But after the 20th emission, the bunkers start to spawn. And I am not kidding when I say this looks like an entirely new game. The bunkers are dark and narrow, which makes getting lost very easy. There is also a lot of radiation. Even with the best gear, in some rooms you will still get radiation, which means you need either very good artifacts or anti-radiation pills. If that wasn't bad enough, there's more. The ghouls and the screamers are the two creatures that spawn in the bunker, and both of them can insta-kill you. The screamers are quite weak and die in a few bullets, but if they notice you, they alert the ghouls, and the ghouls are the main threat. They are bullet sponges and they can run very fast, and as I said before, they can insta-kill you, so better to avoid them as much as possible because they don't even drop anything. Both the screamers and the ghouls are blind, and I wish I knew that before I brought my AK to the bunker. The best weapon to use is the Aswal, since it's a silence weapon, but as far as I know, they only spawn in the bunker. So you may ask, why the hell would I want to go to the bunker? Well, all of the endgame loot spawns here, and as hard as it is, I had the most fun here. Me and my comrade were moving like Prime King 1, clearing rooms one by one. But don't get greedy and be sure to not get lost. I recommend putting a timer on your phone, because with everything being dark corridors, it's very hard to tell how long you have been here, and there is not much to do past this point. As of the time of me recording this, you just gather more loot and wait for the next update. I really enjoyed this game, but it does need a lot of time to add new content and fix some of the bugs. The performance is kinda shit as well, and they were recently DMCA striked by the Stalker developers, but they did sort out the issue and the dev is back to adding new content and fixing the game, so that's good. I highly advise you to go play the game solo or with your friends, just don't join the random games. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe to my channel and like the video, of course no pressure. Anyway, thank you for watching the video until now, and I'll see you later, hopefully.